If you use VPN in China or elsewhere, then you have probably seen that so many apps in the background do not even work, particularly banking apps, chat apps, and any website that is locally from China. For example, my VPN is connected and I want to make a video or audio call to somebody on WeChat, then it will not work properly. It will always say the network is missing or the network is weak. For example, I make a call on WeChat, then the network will not be stable and I will not talk to the other party properly. It's because of the VPN connected in the background. Similarly, if you want to share some files, it will take a long time. For example, I attach these files and it will keep on rotating. It will not send these files immediately. It will take so long time. So we got a fix. If you're using an iPhone and use Shadowrocket app, then you got a fix. Oh, by the way, if you don't know how to subscribe, you can use my coupon codes. You can always go to the link that is in the description. There, you need to register with your email account. After that, sign in. Once you sign in, you can translate this website and go to this option. You will see all these packages. So don't purchase where it's written one time. Just purchase any package that is monthly, yearly, and you can use this coupon code for 30% discount. After that, pay via Alipay and WeChat. Then go to the first option, scroll down, and here you can click and import the nodes and proxies to your Shadowrocket app. Here it is. It will appear after subscription. And if you don't have idea, the detailed tutorials are on my channel. But let's fix the real issue that Shadowrocket or VPN is slowing down your Chinese apps and you are not able to get the notification and you are not even able to attach the files. So you can bypass those apps. They will not use the proxies and nodes or any sort of VPN because locally you don't need a VPN for these Chinese apps, no matter they are bank apps or the WeChat or even trading apps like Taobao, JD or other apps. So that method can be followed on macOS as well. I'm going to guide you on iOS. Open Shadowrocket app. You will see your subscription here. Right now I'm connected to a VPN. Oh, by the way, if this doesn't work sometime, then just choose global routing to proxy. Then it will work, because sometimes it shows the timeout values and all that stuff. So what you need to do, just go to config, and here you will see different profiles. You can choose the default one or whatever the profile is selected. Here you can see the little orange dot. Just go to this I button and you will see so many rules here. Just leave other settings and go to rules. And here are different Chinese websites given. And it's written direct, and then proxy. Where it's written proxy, it means this website will go through the proxy rather than direct. So what you need to do, whatever the app or the website creating problems in the background, you can simply go to plus icon and here you can write the domain of that website. For example, WeChat.com. Here you see the policy is proxy. It simply means the WeChat will go through the proxy. That's why it's slowing down. Instead of proxy, just choose direct. And now WeChat will not go through the proxy server. It will work without any proxy, without any VPN, without anything. So you're going to get the greatest speed ever and it will not interfere. It is added now. Now you can go to WeChat, make video calls, and everything will work better. So many people like watching WeChat channels like TikTok. You can also go through the channels. Now you can be like, okay, delayed or they do not play. It will work perfectly fine. Similar is the case with the other apps. For example, banking apps. You can add these banking apps in the rules section here by going to the plus icon. And that particular app or the website will not use VPN if you select direct. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good